Welcome, my friends, to the crypto world. This is your host, Rev10. First and foremost, this is not a financial advice, but a channel where we discuss the intangible virtual world of cryptos. Here we talk about the old and the new and the future crypto investments, things that I can afford and things that I can afford, and sometimes things that are just a mere pipe dream. Today we're going to talk about things that I can afford, and possibly things that you might be able to afford too. I will delve into the things that might tickle your conscience, since your conscience resides in that same wonderful virtual world.
Yes, indeed. I welcome you, my friends. And we're going to try and discuss about the farming that is happening on the Tron blockchain. But the first thing that I would like actually is just number them. So we got, let's put a pen here. So we got, and that's it. So we got number one. Number one is we're going to talk about farming. So farming, I'm still trying to improve this writing. And then number two, we're going to talk about Tronlink, which is the wallet. Tronlink. Mainly it's how you operate it and what you need to do so that you don't have any charges. Excuse me. And then, so these are the main two things that we need to talk about. But I think I'll start with number two because that one is a little bit easier to deal with. But first and foremost, this is CoinMarketCap, and if you want to know, this is where you get. I've showed this before. Actually, this is where you get the cryptocurrencies that are in existence. You can find them here. You can find them on Nomics. You can find them on Greco. You can find them on CoinPaprika. You can find them on many places. But CoinMarketCap is quite good because you can just go. And this is Tron. This is the one that we are going to talk about. So Tron, if you click on it, it will bring you the Tron itself, how much it is, how much it has gone down. I remember about 3 days ago, I actually gave a heads up that this is going to go down because Tether was withdrawing $1 billion from Tron, and actually, this is what has happened. So if somebody had short this, they could have made a lot of money out of this. Anyway, so this is the graph. And the thing that I wanted to show is if you wanted to buy Tron, there is the way that I showed in one, sorry, in one of my videos above in our WhatsApp, where you go and buy Ethereum from Coinbase, and then you transfer that Ethereum to Atomic Wallet, which I actually showed people how to download. And then when you are in Atomic Wallet, you then exchange the Ethereum for Tron. That's how you get your Tron. And then that Tron is the one that you now send to Tronlink wallet, which I will show very soon. But another way that you could do, this is why I've come to CoinMarketCap, is you go, when we go into Tron like this, you can go here where it says market pairs. And if you click on it, just look at what comes when you click on it. Just give it a few times. So you get all the places where you can buy Tron. So you can see, you can buy it on Binance. All these are exchanges where you can buy these things. All these, they are exchanges. As you can see, there's so many of them. you can join one of these, and then you can go and buy anywhere there. The best that I would recommend is Binance, because it's one of the biggest exchanges around. So this one, the number one here, this would be a very good one. But you just look for where you can actually have like either Bitcoin or like this one, Bitcoin versus TRX, which is Bitcoin Tron. So you can actually buy Tron here using Bitcoin. And then if we go down, you can use Tron using the Binance stable coin. And if we keep going, you're going to use Tron versus ETH. So this ETH, you could just bring it straight from Coinbase and send it to Binance, and then up there you then sell the ETH and buy your TRX. Those are the other ways that you can buy Tron. But the simplest one, where you don't have to go all those places, is the one that I mentioned earlier on, where you just buy your Ethereum, get it to Tron. I mean, you get it to from Coinbase to Atomic Wallet, and then exchange it there into Tron, and then your Tron you send it to um, Tronlink wallet. Now, you should know by now how to add Tronlink or MetaMask onto Google Chrome. And I actually put a video that was done by somebody else where you can actually add MetaMask onto your phone using the Kiwi browser. So that you can just watch it. It's up just a few messages up this from this video. And so let's say you've got all this stuff done. So here we are. I've got my MetaMask, and here I've got my Tronlink. This is where you find them. Sometimes, depending on what your computer looks like, you might find them on your left side. But when you've got it like this is the Tronlink. So if I click it, it will drop down, and then it will show all the things that I have. As you can see, I've got about 43 pounds of Tron in here. But everything that exists in your wallet, which is with this address here, comes into this wallet because it's all under the Tron blockchain. Just like what would happen in MetaMask. Let's go to MetaMask. In MetaMask, this deals with Ethereum blockchain. So the Ethereum blockchain, anything that you have on the Ethereum blockchain related to the MetaMask will appear here, just like what you see here. There's so many things, but this is my play around with wallet, so it doesn't have a lot of things in it. But that's how you do it. So let's go back to Tron. So we drop that down. Now, the good thing using Tronlink versus MetaMask is that in the Tronlink wallet, to avoid charges like fees for transferring or doing anything on the Tronlink on the Tron blockchain, you need to have some bandwidth and energy. The main thing is energy. If you have energy, then you can do all your transactions freely. You don't have to pay any gas fees or fees for transferring coins. So to do that, because somebody was asking about this is how you do it. You go in the Tronlink like this, just click on where it says energy. If you click it, you can see down here it says freeze and unfreeze, because what we want to do is to freeze some Tron coins so that when we have frozen them, we are now given some energy that we can always use. But the coins that you have frozen will still be yours. You can always get them back. But you freeze them for 3 days, and within those 3 days, all your transactions will be free. So after this, you then click on the freeze and then confirm, and then it will take you onto the TronScan wallet, where it will now show you, this is where you got Tron Power. See, Tron Power, and here you just need to tell the to deposit your best is to deposit about 2,000. Deposit 2,000 of Tron as energy, and then that's it, you're done. So when you've got your energy, you go back now to your Tron link, and you will find that this will have some green on it, which means you've got some energy in there. Therefore, you're not going to be charged any fees for transferring anything. Go to TronScan, put some 2,000 coins. As you can see, I've got about 2,000, but actually I'm left with about 1,600 because I've been using the energy, so it goes down as time goes. And if you leave the 2,000 there every time, you're not going to be charged anything. That is the main thing about Tron blockchain. So let's say you've got all that now, and let's go to what we want to do. So for me, I haven't got enough Tron in here that I can use for farming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some Tron from one of my dApps, because it's past midnight, so I have been paid some dividends. So I will go to my dApp, which is called T2X. And if I open that dApp, so this dApp, as you can see, let's just go to the actual, as you can see here, this is my dApp where I have invested some Tron in here, but one of them is matured. So if I collect this is how much Tron I'm going to get within the 24 hours that they've just passed. Okay, so I'm going to get 2,400 and something Tron, which will go into my Tron Link wallet. So let's do that. Let's collect that, and then you ask me to accept. And if we look at here, this is how much T2X. I showed this earlier in one of my videos, so I don't want to repeat this. But these are the T2X that you get as dividends. But because I want to reinvest them, so I'll just put 31766, and I'm gonna reinvest these for 5 days. I've changed from 15 days to 5 days, and then I'll accept, and you see this value is gonna disappear, yes, and it's gonna appear here. So that means now I've invested it. In 5 days I'm gonna get another 1,000 something Tron, and I keep on investing that way. But remember, I said we were going to get some 2,000 Tron. Let's now see on our, actually let's get out of here because we don't need this anymore. I've collected what I earned in the 24 hours. So let's see what our Tron link is looking like now. As you can see, Tron now has 4,555. You see? So that means I have earned 2,000 something Tron from that dApp. And for those who might want to know how much 2,400 will be, let's just use this calculator of ours. What Tron, 2,400 Tron, to convert that in pounds, that is, so that means last night I earned 50 pounds worth of Tron. This is on one dApp, 50 pounds worth of Tron, and this is the one that I've collected. But I'm not going to change it, cash it, because I don't need the money at the moment. All I need to do is to invest it, because it's something that I can do at the moment. So here we go. Let's go back to our, let's just put a blank page. So let's go back to our Tron link. And as you can see, I have about 4,555 TRX, which is the Tron. But then the 2000 cannot be withdrawn because that's the one that I used for energy, for the energy that I was talking about earlier on. So I won't be able to use it, but I can use the 2400 to invest. Now, you might say, where are you going to invest? If I want to invest that 2400, all I need to do, because Tron, just like Ethereum uses Uniswap for you to do your trading. With Tron, it uses JustSwap, which is just here. It's all here. You don't even have to go anywhere. You just click where it says swap here, and then it will take you to justswap.org, which is the website where Tron-related coins are invested, swapped, changed, everything you can do. So now, this is the area for us to convert Tron into something that we need for farming. Now, let's go to the farms and see. Here is a farm. I'll go to the beginning of it so that you go. So our farming, in this case, we are farming on the Dragonfly.net farms. So these are the farms. On the farms, you will find a lot of farming places, and they will show you the percentages that you get per year of whatever you have invested. Now, I will mention this as well, where it says ended. This farming has got a cap, like the total amount that's supposed to be supplied or to be mined, or let's say farmed. So the total amount of farmed coins, in other words, the dragon, because everything here is going to mine dragon, which is what do you call it? Yield that you get from this DeFi. So that dragon then can earn you money, just like what Y Finance would do on the Ethereum blockchain. So here, when that in that particular farm, when that supply is finishing, you will get a what do you call it? A warning that this is going to end within an hour, and then you will see a countdown, maybe somewhere at the bottom of it when you open the actual farm. So that countdown will now tell you in an hour this is going to end, and if you don't remove your produce, which is the dragon, then you will lose that dragon, but you will not lose your initial investment. You can still take your initial investment. So that's one thing that I needed to talk about. So as you can see, there is a coming farm which says coming soon. There's a farm that's coming soon, and with these, the trick with these is you need to get into them quickly. As soon as they open, you should be like the first, and that way you earn a lot of the dragon, and that will be a lot of cash for you. And there's another one here. So this good one is a TRX one, so which means you don't need to convert anything to get into this one. So I will be watching this one, and as soon as it starts, then I will jump on it. So anyway, so let's go back to our story. Our story now is that we want to farm using ball. We want to farm dragon using ball. So the first thing you look at this farm is the currency to farm with is called ball, and it says deposit ball and then earn dragon. Okay, so how do we get ball? We go back to that justswap.org and put under scan, because scan will give us all the pairs that you have. But we don't have to look for them. We just put the word ball up here, BAW, and then we click on ball, and those are the pairs. So you got a ball and TRX pair. So if I want to convert, because I've got TRX in my Tron link, which I want to convert to ball, which is the ball is one that I'm going to use to buy to farm dragon. So I will say trade, and then it gives me this page, and in this page you've got TRX and the ball. So as you can see, we've got 2,555, but I don't want to use all of it. I'll just use 2,000 as an example. So we put, let me just put 2,200, and the corresponding amount of ball will be shown there. So 2,200, and then I go at the bottom and say swap. So I'm swapping, and it will ask me to accept that. So as it says, pending. So if you were to click on this, it will take you to that Transcan and show you. Actually, let's just do it. It will take us to Transcan, and in Transcan will be showed how far it is to be confirmed, that swap. So as you can see, it's not confirmed yet. They just confirmed 4 blocks. Usually when this number goes to about between 10 and 20, this will change to confirmed. Just a few seconds, 13 blocks mined now, and we should be there very soon. 17 blocks confirmed, and I wish I would, yeah, we have that. So 21 blocks is confirmed. So that means now our transaction has actually happened. So we can remove all this. As you can see, we got ball, which is there. That's the ball. So this is our currency to farm. Okay, currency to farm. So if we go back to our farms, and then we go in the farm where ball is used the currency, we say select, and I've got some already in there. As you can see, I've got about 6,600, and so far it has mined me 0.5. But as I was saying earlier on in the WhatsApp, I have mined within a day. I've mined where are they? I've mined here. I've mined 3 dragons. 3 dragons. Now 3 dragons. Each dragon is how much? You may ask. We'll go to here and see what it is worth. So 3 dragons. This is within 24 hours. So let's put dragon versus TRX. So that's the pair, and then I'm gonna say trade, and I'll put the number 3 here just for argument's sake. So as you can see, 3 is equal to 1,400. That's 1,400. Now let's go back to our calculator, 1,475. Let's see what that is worth. That is something I earned last night, or let's say last 24 hours. So 1,475, and convert that, that gives us 30 pounds. So as you can see, in this particular dab, I made 30 pounds. In the other one, I showed you 50 pounds. In the load one, I showed you in 4 days, I've made about 400, nearly 500 pounds. So as you can see, it's accumulating. Within a week, you could easily make 5,000. Anyway, but I'm not talking about the money issue. So that's how you would check how much dragon is worth. But that's not what we are looking for. What we are looking for now is just to see. So in about 24 hours, I made 3 plus this. So that means I'm getting up to about 3.5 dragons within, let's say, it's now more than 24 hours anyway. within a period of, let's say, 30 something hours. So let's go back to our story now. So here, if there was 0, 0 here and 0, 0 here, what you would do, remember when we came from the farming area, which is this one, and then we go to our farm that we want to use, because it doesn't say ended like this one, and it doesn't say coming soon. It means it is actually operating now. Okay, and as you can see, this is the APY, which is the rate that you are going to get those dragons per year. Imagine you are getting this 2068%. So anyway, so let's go in now, and then we want to, remember I converted 2.2. So I want to put 2.2 of ball here, whatever is there anyway, the equivalent of 2.2 TRX. So I'll put, say, stake ball, and then it will show you how much is available. All you just do is stake max, and it brings it here, and you say stake. So you will find that, oh, actually let me reject it so that you can see. Let's start with this. So I'm starting with this number. That's the number of ball that's making, that is farming my dragon. So let's now stake it and see how much this will give us. So that's the maximum of what I've just earned, collected from the other dApp. So I'll say stake, and then accept, and this number should go up. As you can see, it's gone up 7.5. Now, this is where people are, some people are asking, now how do I harvest? It's so simple. It's so simple. As you can see here, I've got that, this is the ball, and this is the harvested dragon. So if I want to remove this so that it goes into my TronLink wallet, all I do is click on harvest and unstake. You'll see if I click here, this is going to be 0 and this is going to be 0. But I can then restart the farming easily, because here what I would have done, if I say I harvest, I would have just collected my dragons and put them into my TronLink wallet. Why am I doing that? Just because sometimes it might happen that the number of dragons, or the supply of dragons, might be ending whilst I'm sleeping, and then I will not be able to catch this, and then I'll lose them. I will not lose this, because this will always come back to me, but I will lose what I have found. So the trick is, whilst I'm awake, I'll keep on harvesting and re-farming, harvesting and re-farming. So this is how we do it. Click this one and accept, and you find that all these will become 0. That's it. And where are they? Let's go to our TronLink. If you go into TronLink, you will see that we have, where are we? We have ball, which is that one. Okay, that came from the farm. And then we also should have dragon. Dragon, remember it was 3.1, now it's 3.7 because the 0.5 has been added here. So can you see? Now, if I want to go back and re-farm, I just go back and say stake again. And I'll say stake maximum, which is all the one that is in the TronLink. And then I'll say stake and accept. And you will see this will come up as the number that is there. And look how fast this will go. That's the farming. That is crazy money, guys. Crazy money. This is how fast it's going. Every few seconds, this number is going up like crazy. So that means you are actually making a dragon, a percentage of a dragon every single second. And these dragons, you then harvest them from here, they go back to your TronLink. Harvest them here, go back to your TronLink. Let's say now you wanted to convert this this dragon. Let's go to a new page. Let's say you wanted to convert my dragons. Let's go to my dragons. My dragons are here. Where are they? There we go. So let's say you wanted to convert these dragons into cash. So simple. All you just need to do is to make sure that these dragons are converted into Tron, and that Tron that you get, you can take it, send it straight to Atomic Wallet. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to convert these dragons. You can send, so what you'll do, let's just go through it until we get to the point where you're supposed to convert this. So all I need to do is go back to my swapping area, which is the just swap home, and then I will go into scan because I need to see exactly where Dragon versus, so Dragon versus TRX, I click on it and I need to trade it. So trade, so I've got the pair, Dragon is here, TRX is here. If I click this arrow, it will bring Dragon on top, so that's the one that we will convert into. Then I'll just say convert maximum. As you can see, the maximum that I have is 3.7, which is this one. And how much Tron it will give me? That one. Do you see? When you convert, that Tron will appear onto this place in your Tron link here. When it is here, you can then click on it like this and say send. And when you are sending, you send to an address which is in the Atomic Wallet. You put the address here, send the maximum or whatever you want to send, and when it gets to Atomic Wallet, you convert it to Ethereum, and then when it is in Ethereum, you send it to your Coinbase, and when it is in Coinbase, you sell it in Coinbase into cash. And then the cash you can then withdraw it into your bank. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. But there are other videos that I've done before and some explanations that I made up before, which people can go and have a look at them. And if the problem that's happening is I put some messages in WhatsApp, and the messages, all videos that I put there, and the message I never read or even viewed the videos, and then people will come and ask a question here of the same thing that I've explained in those messages. So that's a little bit frustrating. That just shows that people are not really enthusiastic in learning these things. All they want is to be spoon-fed, which is not good, because the main thing you need is for you to learn. This is some form of independence in your own financial status. Imagine just imagine if you could accumulate a number of dApps that could make you £500 a day. Just imagine what that would do. Just imagine that. So this is why you should do your own diligence. Make sure you learn these things on your own. If you don't understand them, ask, but don't ask things that we have already laid down in the WhatsApp group. That's why we created the WhatsApp group, so that at least we can inform each other how these things operate. If you read or if you watch the video and you don't understand what it says, then at least that's understandable. You can describe what happened, where you think you couldn't understand. Anyway, thank you people.